Blog Talk Radio.
Elena Radford was born in Peru and lived most of her life in South America. She came from a lineage that stemmed from an ancient Inca culture. This lineage of people possessed unique abilities that allowed them to see on many levels other than just the physical realm. Elena Radford had access to some of these spiritual gifts even at a young age. She had the ability to connect to other realities besides the physical realm, such as the soul, spirit, conscious, subconscious, and DNA. These sacred gifts have been carried throughout her lineage to her people to empower themselves. Elena wants to share her life experiences to allow her to bring the knowledge and wisdom we are seeking by telling us her story about how she became an Inca shaman and why she is so dedicated to empowering us in the new way of life that brings love and connection. She made contracts of love with her ancestors that allow her to channel and communicate their knowledge to the world as it is now. The message is that this knowledge will create a better world. Elena's teleseminars allow her to teach some of these techniques. Please visit www.elenaradford.com for more information. And now, welcome to Elena Radford.
Welcome to this message this Monday morning. I'm just really excited to share messages with you, and they come to me a lot of times just a few minutes before I have the show, which is beautiful, and I can just drive into the energy of the message of my ancestors, and then I can put things together and give the message to you. So this is very, very organic. It's not that I prepare the message. Mentally, it's the preparation in the spirit and the soul. And in the spirit and the soul and everything that the message is going to come to you. So let's start with the message today. Again, I want to welcome everyone for being here, and I want to welcome my ancestors that are here also. They're going to help me to channel this message. All right. So this is what's coming to my heart. When we don't have determination, fear is created. I want you to understand that. When you don't have determination, fear gets to be created. So they're showing me this vision of this young man who's in his house, and he just does not want to do anything. He's just laying in his bed, watching TV, waking up 8 o'clock in the morning or 9 o'clock in the morning, no direction. All right? So, and then he's not making any money. He is struggling in what he's doing. All right? So he's experiencing the lack of determination in that specific moment. So now he has to pay his bills, or he has to look into his into what, how it's going to be his life in the future. And if he keeps going in that way, then he has a bill to pay, and the money is not there. So he goes into fear. Now he's an open energy from every other low frequency energy to come into his space. So now he's feared. He has fear that if he doesn't have the money, then he can get sick, and he doesn't have money to pay the bills. And guess what? He will manifest that. Now, in his process of seeing things, now he's looking into his relationship that is around him. And he's lonely. He doesn't have anyone. So that was created because of the energy of fear. Once the determination energy is not there into moving forward into things and do things, then you set yourself to fear. And that's why when my people, a long time ago, used to say hi to each other, there were 4 things that were a message. Don't be lazy, don't ever steal, and work hard. So they were teaching each other to be in the energy of determination. They were teaching them and showing them every time that they say hi, that's what's the way of saying hi, how they can align their life into new destiny lines, so new creations, so they can go into the energy of determination. And they did it with a lot of love. So what is determination? If we define what is going to be created without the lack of determination, which is fear, and then you set yourself to be in frequencies that are low vibration, because remember, Everything that you think about you, you create around you. So if you are not, again, they want me to be clear about this, if you're not in the energy of determination and things are not working for you, you cannot blame it to anybody else. You have to remember that everything that you create has the power to manifest around you. So, okay, so we have been living in the energy of fear. Let's say that, for instance, okay, which is the lack of determination. How do we change that to go back into the energy of determination? He says it's very simple. You start understanding what's the energy of accountability of your choices. And it may take to some of you some time, but when you look into a choice, you go like, if I choose this, sleep in until 11, 12 o'clock in the morning, just to help give you this case, the outcome, there will be an outcome to that. There will be an outcome to the choice I make. So if I feel sorry for myself, there is an outcome to that. I'll be in the energy of fear. I will keep bringing that energy. It's going to block me in every level not to be successful. So the key is your choice, your intention. And in that, you can bring the energy of commitment and then the energy of determination. Okay, so for instance, a situation that's very common for me. I am so into developing my products and doing all these type of things that sometimes, most of the time, I don't take time for myself. Okay, so I'm guilty of the same thing. So in one way or another, we are in the 3D, and the reason why I'm sharing this is because I'm not telling you that I'm deception of what's going on in the 3D. We always go into this, but this is part of the awakening, right? So in my situation, if I know that I'm not taking time for myself, the outcome, I'm really looking into my choice, is that sometimes I don't eat what it really needs to balance my body. Because I'm in the rush of trying to eat something really fast, and then a cookie gets appealing, a chocolate gets appealing, just give me a little energy to keep moving for the next 2 hours or 3 hours, and then at the end of the day, there's a part of me that is missing, which is the fulfillment. I did not eat well, so my body did not get to be fulfilled. So I'm really looking into the outcome of my choice. So I need to change it. And this is where is your power. You can change your choices. So I go into that, and I say, I'm committing myself. I'm not going to go into this fear of, I don't have time, and that's why I need to finish doing all this. Yes, you will have the time. You have to tell yourself that the possibility is there. And when the possibility is there, you can bring that into your heart with the commitment that you will find the time. Looking at the outcome, you will find a way out. And then you go into the determination with the energy of making it happen. And so every morning I wake up and I say, today I get to eat well. Today I get to eat well. Today I get to eat well. And then I'm bringing things into balance. The determination is the constant choice of making one thing work. And it takes work, but your determination is what's going to take you to that person, the next person who you want to be, to the next level. So it's a process. It's a beautiful process. So you just recycle the process. And you recycle the process and your energy of determination. But now already you know that when you go into that, is the new beginning of something new. But because we're in this society, it's good to know what's the negative outcome of not having determination, and that's fear. And when everybody knows, I think to this point, that fear is not the biggest motivator to help you to communicate yourself or create the things that you're looking for. You're just blocking yourself through the process, and you're setting yourself to fail. Some examples, you want to be with a person, in a relationship just because you have fear that you cannot be okay on your own. And then you set yourself to sabotage the energy. He can be the right person or she can be the right person. But the moment that you go with fears, which is lack of commitment, you can sabotage something that's beautiful. And this is why it's so important that this process I'm teaching you, you get to apply it every day in your life. Be constant with your choices once you know what is the outcome, what's there of the choice. If it's there for your higher self, then you choose that for you. And then you work on it, and you're constant in that. And the constant feeling is the energy of motivation. And this is my message for today. And I know you can do it. And I know I can do it. We all can. That's the power of the choice. And so my love goes with each one of you. Oh, my light worker wants me to add something to the message. Remember, in the beauty of the world, transformation of the world, we get to be accountable for what we do, for everything that we do. And that's why the universe and higher sources are so beautiful to teach us that whatever is created outside of us is a manifestation of how we feel. Because that's the rule, that's the way, those are the boundaries. I should say, those are the guidelines, those are the boundaries of the universe to teach you to go to the next level. And so let's bring that with love. It's not a punishment, it's love. It's a gift of love that through what you're creating in the side world, you understand your own personal creation, who you are. So you can make that choice to go into the transformation of commitment and determination and recycling the new choices to take you to the next level. So let me see if anything else is coming. I think that's the message for now. And you have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I do get to give you an energy gift. That's what he's saying. And I'm placing this into your hand. And I want you to say 3 times, I receive, I receive, I receive. And again, my love goes with you. And you have a wonderful, wonderful day.
You have been listening to My Life as an Inca Shaman. For more information about our programs, please visit our website, www.elenaradford.com.